The questions we've asked since the fiery inferno brought down a section of I-85 last week. When will all the construction work be finished? And when will my commute get back to normal? Well, tonight we have some answers. Mark it down in pencil, maybe. June 15th. That's the day the Department of Transportation says it will finish the I-85 repair and rebuilding.
Yeah, this is actually the first time we've been given an exact date for the repair since that bridge caught fire and collapsed last week. Now, Fox 5's Deidre Dukes talked to the Department of Transportation today. And Deidre, there are some pretty big incentives to make sure the bridge is done by that date.
Yeah, about 10 weeks, if you can believe that. And they'll be working around the clock to make that happen. They say on any given day, normally some 250,000 people would travel this stretch of interstate. And they say it's very important that they get this thing back online as quickly as possible.
It is our expectation that this bridge will be reopened in fewer than 10 weeks, or say June 15th.
An aggressive but achievable completion date, say GDOT officials, who detailed plans to reopen the damaged and collapsed stretch of I-85 by June 15th. The state selecting C.W. Matthews Contracting Company, based in Marietta, to take the lead on the project. GDOT offering incentives to reward the contractor for meeting the June deadline.
And in addition to that, we would look for additional daily increases or daily bonuses for them to complete that work even earlier still.
The announcement, great news for the 250,000 motorists who travel the busy stretch of interstate daily, but GDOT dashing any hopes that a temporary structure might be erected during construction.
Given the volume of traffic that relies on this interstate highway, we want to complete the project as soon as possible and get the road permanently open.
Chief Engineer Meg Perkle saying the size and complexity of the site is very challenging, doesn't lend itself to a temporary structure, and would negatively impact construction.
The contractor needs to have the entire work site open in order to progress with the reconstruction quickly and efficiently for the permanent bridge. The use of temporary structure would delay getting this project completed as quickly as possible.
The feds have pledged $10 million to the project so far. State officials say they just received the final construction plans early Monday and don't yet know the final cost to taxpayers, but anticipate the federal government will fund the majority of the reconstruction project.
This was a quick release of $10 million, which makes it available immediately. There are emergency funds that are available from Federal Highway that we truly and that we believe and know will be coming to Georgia.
And as part of that effort to accelerate construction, we're told they'll be using things like prefabricated items and special concrete to make this happen, to move this project along. One of the questions asked, how do you do it and make sure that it's safe? Well, tonight at 6, we'll answer that question, what GDOT officials have to say, and also more on the investigation into what happened, why, and how they're going to prevent something similar from happening in the future. That's the latest in Buckhead. Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Of course, inspectors will be on the scene all of those 10 weeks. Thanks very much.